not going to close the deal for Dani Olmo until they know what's going to happen with Nico. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, we touch on Chelsea deal done, lot of movements for Manchester United, West Ham, fullbacks, but also Matthijs de Ligt, and it's important to mention also the hours of Nico Williams and Xavi Simons. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, let me start today's video by mentioning Chelsea, because the here we go is coming while I'm recording this video. Maybe will be already there in place when you're looking at this video for the next signing of Chelsea, and it's gonna be Philip Jorgensen, the Danish goalkeeper of Villarreal, because the agreement is being completed right now while I'm recording this video tonight on Friday night, but Chelsea and Villarreal are talking. I'm finalizing the agreement between clubs for 25 million euros package. So after 20 million euros initial bid, now the agreement between clubs is being completed on 25 million euros fee, long-term contract for the player who's already accepted. There is something to finalize on details of the deal, payment terms, this kind of small details, and then Jorgensen will be a here we go for Chelsea. They will have a new goalkeeper, Petrovic is expected to leave, and so it will be Jorgensen against Robert Sanchez for the first goalkeeper of Chelsea, with Sanchez expected to start the season as first goalkeeper, and then Philip Jorgensen having the possibility to compete. Important to say that there are a lot of movements also in Barcelona, but guys, let me clarify once again a crucial detail on Nico Williams. First point, as soon as I will know something final, I will let you know. We are all now waiting, journalists, Athletic Bilbao fans, Barcelona fans, and also other club fans, because there is interest from everywhere, obviously. We know from England, long time, Chelsea, Arsenal, also the situation of Paris Saint-Germain looking for a player in that position. So there is interest from several clubs, but Barca remain on their position. Barca remain extremely confident on the deal for Nico Williams, but Barca know that the crucial part is on the player. They have to wait for Nico to give the final green light after the contract discussed with his agent, so can be any moment. We will be ready. I will let you know as soon as I know, but let me say one crucial thing. Barca are giving total priority to the signing of Nico Williams. So Barca are not discussing in advanced talks any other deal until they have a final decision from Nico Williams. It means that Dani Olmo talks ongoing. Yes, for sure, they like Dani Olmo. Yes, they had meetings with his agents, but they are not going to close the deal for Dani Olmo until they know what's going to happen with Nico. This is the position of Barcelona. This is the strategy. Nothing is happening with Dani Olmo this weekend because this is Barca strategy. In the next days we will see, but the priority is to have an answer from Nico Williams as soon as possible. And the appreciation of Dani Olmo is absolutely confirmed. As I told you, he likes the project of Barcelona. He loves the idea of returning to Spain, but in this moment for Barca the priority is the answer of Nico. So let's wait and see what happens, and also clubs from abroad keep waiting to see what happens. Clubs from Spain, obviously Athletic, because in Bilbao they still have a hope to keep Nico Williams from one more season, but also clubs from abroad, because we know how Chelsea, Arsenal, the interest of PSG in the recent days, we know how all of them are waiting to understand what Nico decides to do. Xavi Simons, what he's deciding to do is to return to Red Bull Leipzig. It was an exclusive story earlier this week. I told you that Leipzig are clear favorites, are very confident to bring Xavi Simons back. It's not fully done yet. It means that on formal steps they still need to do something with Paris Saint-Germain, but the CEO of the club, Oliver Minslav, is pushing, is working on it, and is very confident to get it done in the next days. So work in progress for Xavi Simons back to Leipzig. Bayern remain there till the end, still hoping for a last-minute surprise, but they know that Leipzig are clear favorites and close to bringing Xavi Simons back to the club. So this is the feeling for the Xavi Simons story, with Leipzig extremely confident but waiting on the final steps of the deal before saying here we go. And then Manchester United, guys, they already had two big here we goes with Lenny Joro and with obviously Joshua Zirkzee. What's next? The situation of the right back, guys. First of all, Noussair Mazraoui has decided to give total priority to Manchester United. He would love to go to Man United. He wants the move to Man United. He would love to be reunited with Erik ten Hag. So Mazraoui is waiting for Man United. And the agreement on personal terms will not be a problem. The crucial step is what happens with Wan-Bissaka, because Man United will bring in a new right back only in case Wan-Bissaka leaves. He has 1 year left on his contract. Interest from Inter is true, but he would also be prepared to wait the next weeks to see what happens in terms of opportunities. So let's see if Man United can find a solution for Wan-Bissaka. Maybe West Ham, because Mazraoui is not going to West Ham. Between clubs, the deal was advanced, but with the player was never done, was never advanced, because Mazraoui was giving clear priority to Man United. This is why I wasn't reporting on the deal between Mazraoui and West Ham, because Mazraoui was clearly waiting for United, and West Ham didn't want to wait for a player who clearly wanted to join another club. So this is the situation of Mazraoui, waiting to see what happens at Man United with Wan-Bissaka, and waiting to see if West Ham will try to reactivate the option Wan-Bissaka. The relationship between West Ham and the agents of the player are excellent, between West Ham and the agents of Wan-Bissaka, but it depends on the player and what he wants to do, probably waiting for other options. So we have to wait on this point to see who is going to be the new right back of Manchester United, but Mazraoui is keen on waiting and wants Manchester United move as priority. But obviously, if Man United can't close the deal soon, he could also consider other possibilities around Europe. Then, let me say that Denzel Dumfries is appreciated, but at the moment, the idea of a swap deal between Wan-Bissaka and Dumfries is something that's been discussed with Inter and Man United by intermediaries, so it's not the two clubs directly talking. Some intermediaries are trying to present the deal to the two clubs and see what happens, but at the moment still not in advanced stages. Let me say that the third right back considered by Manchester United, because they had some contacts with the agents of the player, is the Brazilian right back of Monaco, Wanderson. Is considered at the moment probably too expensive, because Monaco want important money for Wanderson, but the Brazilian boy is on the list of several clubs. Tottenham met his agents, Man United met his agents, so the interest in Wanderson is concrete. Let's see what's going to happen in terms of negotiations, if some of these clubs will decide to attack the situation for Wanderson. We said about Mazraoui, we said about De Ligt, and on Matthijs De Ligt is important detail to mention. The agent of Mazraoui, Rafaela Pimenta, is the same important agent of Matthijs De Ligt. What does it mean? That the conversation between Man United and the agent of Mazraoui is at the same time the conversation with the same agent of Matthijs De Ligt. De Ligt already agreed on personal terms with Manchester United, and De Ligt is waiting for Man United to complete some outgoings in order to accelerate the deal for the Dutch defender. So Man United needs some outgoings. This is really important, but it's also important to say that Bayern insists on 50 million euros guaranteed for Matthijs De Ligt, while Man United are willing to offer something around 35 million euros plus add-ons. So we have to see what happens in this strategy domino. It's also important to say that Jonathan Tah from Bayer Leverkusen is still hoping to go to Bayern, but it depends on the exit of a centre-back. So many things will depend on De Ligt. De Ligt is waiting, but conversations are positive with Rafaela Pimenta, agent of Matthijs De Ligt and agent also of Nusrair Mazraoui. Let's see if Man United will decide to advance on both deals or on separate one. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories from Xavi Simons. What do you feel about that? But also Nico Williams, which club will go for him? What's your feeling? Jorgensen to Chelsea, I want your opinion on the new goalkeeper. And then Man United, Mazraoui, Dumfries, Wanderson, your opinion on the right back. Hit in comments, like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Ciao.